to another episode of the Primer Podcast. My name's William.
And this is Davis, and we are on location today in Orange, California with Rebecca Nunes. How are you?
I'm good. How are you guys doing?
We're tired.
I know the feeling.
Yeah, late night
last night.
But 3 Mile was a great movie.
Definitely a cool movie. Trip to Bonneville. Check it out. Brian Darwis, atomichotrods.com. Wish him all the luck with that. That's cool. Independent films. We love that. So.
But we're here to talk about OCCA.
Tell us a little bit about that.
OCCA started in 1982, and it was started by a group of guys here in Orange County who wanted something fun to do, and they started producing the Great Labor Day Cruise.
Okay, just to clarify, OCCA is Orange County Cruising Association.
Yes, yeah. And, they started the Great Labor Day Cruise. It was a 3-day event at the Orange County Fairgrounds. We've been doing it for 33 years now. And I've been going out since, I want to say 1986, I think is when the first time we went out there. It's great. It was basically a really cool concept that they came up with where they have a cruise route through the fairgrounds. I think they were one of the first to do that, where it's constant cruising for 3 days straight. And then you had the concerts in the evenings, you had the raffle tables, and then they added camping eventually, and it's just blossomed into this great event for families.
Where do you camp?
At the show. They have...
So it's at the Orange County Fairgrounds?
Yes. It's at the Orange County Fairgrounds, and the fairgrounds has places during the fair where they have camping areas. So we use those as the camping areas. So the back section of the show is what we call the rear parking lot, and you cruise past all of these motorhomes. There's 210 motorhome spots on the fairgrounds for us to use. And you can sit in front of your motorhome with your car on the cruise route and watch everybody drive past you. You don't even have to leave the comfort of your motorhome if you don't want to. Well, I haven't before. I've sat in the front of the motorhome and just watched from inside in the air conditioning. So, and then we live. Isn't that great? In the front section, where it's a little dull, but. They have the front camping area that was the original camping area. We've expanded to the back. And so we're up front, and we get to watch all the cars come in through the front gate. So it's great. And we can watch all the vendors and stuff, walk around and wander. So.
Is the show open to trucks, motorcycles as well, or
pre-domestic 78s?
78, okay.
Yeah. Trucks, cars, special interest vehicles.
Okay.
No motorcycles. We're exploring options, but right now we're just limited to the domestics of the 78 and older. We get a ton of fun stuff, though. Ton.
How many registered vehicles do you have usually?
We're usually about 11 to 1,200 a year. These past couple of years, we've been upwards with 2,000, 3,000 as well.
Wow, that's a good sized show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. And you're there all 3 days?
I go in Thursday morning and don't leave till Monday.
Right.
I've run out of the first year I was driving. I had a '65 Ford Galaxy 2-door hardtop that my dad built for me.
Where's that car?
I sold it.
Oh.
I sold it for the better one.
Oh.
So
I love that body style.
I know. I loved it. I burned a tank of gas in it, a full tank of gas in it the first year I was out there. I don't think of my car and I ever stopped the whole weekend. It was great.
Okay, so I've actually never been to this show.
Okay.
Walk me through it as if I was like, the spectator for the first time. What am I going to expect to see?
You're going to expect to see a bunch of people having fun. When you first walk in the gate, you're going to see cars driving by the whole time. You're going to see all the vendors. When you get up to the buildings, there's vendors inside the buildings, and the food area and everything. And then if you just keep walking, you're going to start seeing the motorhomes, the cars. I mean, we in the back area they park car on top of car sometimes. We have to go back there and kind of clear it out so we can get cars through. Last year on Saturday, it was so busy that all of us that were in an official capacity had to park our golf carts and walk everywhere we needed to go. And that fairgrounds is pretty big to be walking back and forth, but there were so many cars in the cruise lane, and everybody was having such a great time that the only way to get anywhere efficiently was to walk it. We have my buddy Tim Brown does a wagon contest, so he brings out some wagons and invites some of the guys around here that build custom wagons to come out and show them. We have a model car contest. We have a big raffle. We have the giveaway car coming out this year and next year. So it's a lot of fun.
Well, tell us about that giveaway car.
Yeah, what's up with that?
The giveaway car is a 1960 Chevy Bel Air. It's right now we're in the chassis phase. I'm looking at the core support over there going, God, I got to get the radiator on it. But basically the car is built by local shops, and all the parts are pretty much donated for the car. So we have we talk about the radiator. We have Catherine out in Wildemar, the radiator lady. I have Mike Curtis building a set of wheels. So we're really excited to bring him on. Kumo donated a set of tires. I have a wiring harness going in from Rebel Wire that my boys will put in. We have Olympic Powder Coat doing all the powder coating. The chassis is over at A&R Customs getting an air ride suspension in it. Autotech over here in Orange donated the motor. I think Orange County Transmission donated the transmission. J&S Gears did the rear end. Drivelines Inc. is doing the driveline, and we're getting it all together so we can debut the chassis and show everybody what the underside looks like. And then next year, 2016, we'll debut the whole car and give the whole car away.
Wow.
How much are raffle tickets?
The raffle tickets are $1 each, and we normally sell them in books of 10.
Right.
All proceeds for this show go to Warrior Foundation Freedom Station. It's a local charity down in San Diego.
Okay. Is that like the Wounded Warrior?
It's kind of like the Wounded Warrior, only...
We met a couple of those guys down in...
Paralyzed veterans.
Okay.
Similar.
There's a lot of charities that are
Yeah.
similar. This one works locally here in San Diego County, and it's an interesting charity because all of their focus is on getting these guys that have either have PTSD or have lost limbs, getting them back functioning normally into the back into their lives. So they actually have a bunch of little cabanas or bungalows down in San Diego where they rehab the guys in. They just took them water skiing. I was like, wow, I want to go water skiing with these guys. And so we've invited them to come out as well. I believe they're bringing out some of their guys, and the some of our volunteers went down there to visit them, and they were just humbled. The lady who runs it is a ex-military family person, and she has just donated all of her spare time into this charity, and we're just so happy to bring them on with this. So all the proceeds from the show go to this charity.
And you can purchase those raffle tickets online if you can't attend?
You can purchase the raffle tickets online at occa-inc.com, or you can purchase them live at the event, and then throughout the year at various partners that we have. I have some here at the shop as well. So it's
Do I need to be present to actually take the keys?
No, you don't have to be present. Last year, the woman who won the 65 Mustang last year, we left a quite interesting message on her phone during the live event, and I videoed it and put it on Facebook.
Great.
And she was ecstatic. I saw the car a couple months ago, and she's really excited. And she's like, her husband needs a 60 Bel Air now, so she's going to try for this one.
Do you have any other car clubs or people that you're associated with other than this charity?
Not for OCCA. This is just their charity that we do actually work with Cruisin' 50 South Bay. They run our raffle tables at the event, and then most of it's just volunteer driven. It takes a lot of work. I came on board like in a full capacity this year, and it's a lot of work for these guys to do, and we all have, you know, jobs other than volunteering for this show. And you know, the guys come in and they're like, "What are you doing?" Yeah, stuff for OCCA. Okay, well, you should be really doing this. Yeah, I'll get to that eventually. You know, but
So this is your one event that you guys do for the year, or?
yes, there's only one event, and it takes it all out of us to do this one.
Oh, I could have.
Yeah, especially for a 3-day event, right?
Yeah. Well, actually, we start campers come in on Thursday. So for campers, it's a 4-day event, and we give them 20 by 60 space. We give them a car entry, and everything's inclusive to them. We give them wristbands and you know, mugs and a goodie bag.
Yeah, your goodie bags and all the bells and whistles and
all the
cool
fun stuff. And so they start camping on Thursdays. So our volunteers are out there the week of, getting everything ready and getting it all organized, because you know the fairgrounds changes something every year. I walked in at the fair this year and I was like, oh, that's new. Oh, lovely, we're gonna have fun with that. You know, just something different that makes it, you know, difficult,
challenging.
Challenging to come in after, like literally right after the fair to do it. Sometimes we've had to reroute the cruise route, and you guys are like going, I don't remember that. Well, that wasn't there last year, sorry.
Yeah, we have to work around that obstacle.
Yeah.
So I expect you'll probably have a fair share of vendors as well as spectators.
Yeah, we have a huge vendor row. We have the hangar building, which is there, is full of vendors. And then we have outdoor vendors. My shop, Classic Whitewell Tires, will be out there. We'll be showing off some of our stuff on one of the corners. And they start lining up the main aisle of it. So you're cruising, when you drive your cars, you're cruising past the vendors as well.
Right.
Any notable vendors?
I was going to say, any celebrities?
I don't know. I haven't talked with our vendor coordinator.
Oh, okay.
Yet.
Not your department, right?
No, unfortunately. And I know she's going to start hyping up the vendors on Facebook.
Right.
So those will be out, but I haven't asked her for the list, and I just was like, okay, my vendor spot's set, so I'm good. I don't know. Last year we had Sherry Lynn Westrich out there, but unfortunately she's moved back to Iowa, and I'm trying to get her back on a plane to come out, but it's kind of hard. So
tell us a little bit about the cars that you guys are going to have out there.
We have so many. Well, we'll start with mine, obviously. I have a 55 150 that's been out there since 1998. It hasn't missed a show since. That one will be out there with its new modifications. I'm getting new wheels and tires. I'm so excited about that one. And then my dad will have his 56 Oldsmobile 4-door hardtop out there. That's the Grandpa Cruise Mobile. And I'll probably be doing a lot of work with that one. That one's easier to drive than mine through the cruise route, so we do that. My husband will have his 71 Chevelle out there that he just finished up. And that one will never stop moving. That one's actually getting a GoPro static on it so we can video through the event. And the reason that one's getting the GoPro is because literally last year he didn't stop driving until like 3 o'clock in the morning one morning. And then he was absolutely useless the rest of the day. And then we have, in our camp, we have that 64 Fairlane 4-door that will go out there. It's getting the motor done this weekend. And then a 62 Falcon with the Chevy V6 in it.
That's different.
Oh, yeah. That was fun. So that's going to be out there. My friend Adele's bringing her 53 Chevy Custom out. The Joey is bringing his 67 Camaro out if he ever finishes it in time. And Lord knows what else is going to go. Oh, the 42 Ford that's up here on the rack, that's going out there, and a 27 Roadster pickup. That's just from our camp.
Right.
Yeah. Lord knows what else is going to be out there. So.
Well, how do you register? How do you get your car into the show?
You can register online through the website occa-inc.com. You can register online. It's $75 for the full weekend pass, which is Friday afternoon starting at noon through Sunday to 4 p.m. Or you can register Thursday at the showgrounds, but you cannot enter the cars into the actual cruise area until Friday at noon. So they start lining the cars up in the parking lot out there. We have security out there to make sure everybody's safe. And then they take entries up until Sunday, probably about 11 o'clock in the afternoon. And if you only want to come for one day, it's $45 Saturday or Sunday. Friday's a great day to go in and kind of scout your location. And then Saturday, of course, is the huge, busy
the big day.
That's
yeah,
the big
of course.
day, right,
It's
yeah.
always. And then Sunday, we do our awards presentation in the afternoon. I think we have an Elvis coming in before that. And I believe the awards presentation is about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And what we do is we put all the award winners, there's 30 trophies. So all the award winners go into their own building. And so you can walk in Sunday morning and see all the award winners in one place. And then we drive them past a stage and talk about their cars and take pictures and give them their trophy. And then we're done for the year and on to planning next year.
Next year, right?
We're already thinking about next year. We haven't even started this event yet.
And again, it's pre-78 domestic?
Pre-78 domestic.
So if you do it online, do you have to send a picture of your car in or anything like that? Or it's just kind of like, we trust you?
We trust you. We don't do. I just did a show where I just sent a picture, and I was like, I don't even have a good picture of my car. So we trust the judgment of the owner of the car. If we have a question, we will call them or ask them. If you register a 78 Suburban and you show up in a mid-80s Suburban, we're gonna know something's wrong. But
what's up?
Yeah, and you'll get flagged at the gate. You do have to put a plaque or a badge in your car. You do have to wear your wristbands constantly, and anytime you enter or leave the actual show area, you're to the guys check that, and they check the wristbands. So it's a controlled chaos, believe it or not. I mean, there's only one word for it. It's controlled chaos.
So there's no coming in with your 69 whatever and then leaving and coming back with your 79 with the same badge.
No, we've done all that. All of us volunteers have basically been at the show at one point in our lives and have tried every trick in the book. And so the guys at the gate know the tricks and know how, what goes on. I mean, we've done weird stuff in the past, and we've gotten busted for it, and it's okay, we won't do it again, and next year we're trying to do it again, and they come back and go, hey, you were doing it, sorry. So, but we also let special interest vehicles in. We have a couple of domestic powered foreign vehicles that normally come out. We have a little I want to say his name is Norm. Hi, Norm. He's got a blue and pink squareback truck, VW truck that has an engine in it, a rear engine Chevy, I think.
I think what you're
It's been around, and my friends out in Lancaster, they're trying to get their domestic done, but they've also got like an interesting Volkswagen import that was approved. So if it's something that's questionable, then we ask you to call us and we'll make sure it's approved, or say, sorry, we can't do that.
Does your car have to have paint?
No. Actually, we have. Here's a great story. We have a under construction class.
Okay.
Last year, the car was like a 27T that had no headlights on it. And the year before, the guy had just got his truck. It was like a 58, 59 Apache. He had just got it out of paint, and he was trying to put it together in his camp stall, and they gave him the trophy. And then he started putting it back together more, like putting the headlights in, putting the chrome trims on. And the awards committee went up and go, "What are you doing?" "Well, I'm putting the truck together."
Like, stop.
Yeah, exactly. He goes,
You won as is.
"Yeah, if you put the truck together more, I'm going to take the award." Oops. Start taking it all off. His son and him are taking all the stuff that they just put on over the weekend off again so he could have the award. So as long as it's running, driving, licensed, and a safe vehicle, we allow it to cruise. Those that are not, deemed safe for like race cars and stuff, we ask that they stay parked.
Can you run open headers then?
No.
Okay.
And honestly, the open header situation comes from the fairgrounds itself.
Right. Oh yeah.
Because we cause so much noise as it is with
Right by the airport, right?
Yeah.
So no open headers with a high lift cam going. Vroom,
Right.
Yeah, and we have that in our own camp. So I'm like, yeah, no. Come by and go, yeah, Rebecca, your car is too loud. Okay, I'll turn it off. Yeah. So, but we're really kind of open to having fun and enjoying the cars.
Is keeping it a family based.
You have to keep.
Just kind of be cool and everything's.
You have to keep in mind that when you're on the cruise route, you're sitting there with all these really expensive cars, and it's keep it simple, keep it safe. If you wouldn't take it out on a regular street, just park it. If you want to turn it on, just turn it on and sit it in the thing. But there's so many people there, so many kids, that we really try to keep everybody. And it's a controlled chaos. You just kind of keep everybody monitored and slowed down and relaxed through there. And my brakes squeal after the weekend because I've glazed the pads on my disc brakes because I'm sitting there riding the brake the whole way through. But, it is what it is. I come back and take care of it, and we go on for the next event.
And how long is the cruise route, like distance-wise?
I want to say it's about 1.25 miles.
That's pretty good. I mean, well, Orange County Fair is a good
mile,
size.
right.
Yeah, we go out past almost to the 55 freeway. We have a little section of parking lot in the back. So you enter gate 4 and you go in past the Pacific Amphitheater. There we do a small mini loop around the campers in the front, and then they go straight out back. And then you go back along the fence line, and then we butt up to the swap meet. The swap meet's still going on. So we go straight down all the way back to the Pacific Amphitheater and then come back around.
I bet you get a lot of people overheating.
Depends on the weather.
Right.
Because
it's gonna be a hot one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking this year's going to be warmer than the last couple years. But we have the cruise lane is big enough to where if somebody has a problem, they can pull off to the side. And normally they have their friends around them, and we can keep the cruise lane moving if something happens. And like I said, we have a huge volunteer staff, and so there's always somebody around to help.
And you're around a bunch of car people. It's like, if you need to get pushed off to the side, someone's going to help you.
No, they're actually probably going to laugh at you, but
okay,
then they'll help.
They'd help.
We've had that before. Oh, your car.
A little public shame.
Yeah, exactly. Because, you're out there putting it on display, so.
How about the entertainment? I mean, that's three days. I mean, obviously there's plenty of eye candy going on. You've got your vendors, you've got your food.
We have Mike Midkiff. He's cruising karaoke. He does all of our throughout the event music during the day. And if you have a special request, you just got to find him. And he'll play whatever you want. And then Friday evening, we're screening Grease in the OC Promenade. So bring your chairs and sit down and relax. And we'll probably try to make it a sing-along this year. Saturday afternoon, we have a surf band that's also bringing all their vehicles out called Joey and the Monsoons. They've got 2 sets Saturday afternoon at the Baja Blues bar. And then that evening, I believe Mike's bringing out his karaoke stuff so we can all watch them and laugh and watch
Hot rod
karaoke.
Karaoke. Yeah, there you go.
That is going to be fun. I might have to actually leave camp for that one.
So how did you get involved with the
You mentioned brothers and your dad, and
Well,
here you are in a big shop with stuff hanging from the walls.
my story,
In a lift,
tire balancing
machine over there.
yeah, and lifts and yeah. Well, my dad bought in 1962 a 57 Chevy convertible. And he bought it as a regular driver because he needed a car. And when he met my mother, and life happens, he started his own business, and it sat in the garage. And about 84, my mother looked at it and said, either fix it and repair it or get rid of it. And he said, I've had it longer than I've had you, so I'm going to fix it. So our first OCCA event, Great Labor Day Cruise, was 1986. We had just finished the car. It was an unusual car. It was white with it had a 265 instead of a 283. 283 was standard in 57. There's a 3-speed on the column car. It had vacuum wipers on it. Electric was pretty standard in 57. So it was a rare car, and we took it out there to enjoy it. And then all of a sudden, we're getting more cars at our house, and he's bringing a 52 Cadillac out that he had found. And my brother's bringing out his stuff. My brother's been a mechanic since the early 80s, and he's never had his Camaro out. We're hoping to get that eventually. He's bringing out a 62 Bel Air this year, race car. That we didn't even know he had until I was buying tires for it. I need these tires. What are they for? A customer. Why is the car in your driveway then, dude? It's not a customer car at that point.
Somebody needed space.
Yeah. So, I mean, we started in 1986. Then we started camping probably 2 or 3 years later and bringing out the cars and working with that. And then, you just start hanging around and getting to know the officials of the event because you see them every year. And when we bought Classic Whitewall tires in 2008, we had the opportunity to get to know the officials a little better. And then as the years gone on, I was like, hey, you need to do this, you need to do that. And then I got voluntold I was doing it. So that's how we got involved. But basically,
hey, I got a good idea.
Yeah.
All right, good.
Do it. Right.
Exactly. Go ahead and take care of all that social media stuff. Okay. But I was the youngest I am the youngest of 5. And my oldest brother was graduating high school when I was born. So I was up my dad's bum. And so that's how I fell in love with the cars. And I was lucky enough to fall in love with the man who enjoys the cars.
So what did you drive in high school?
The 65 Galaxy.
Okay, that's right.
My first car was actually a 68 Oldsmobile Cutlass.
Huh.
And I hated it. It was like grandma mobile.
Too big?
No, it was tan with a black vinyl top. It had the steering wheel that I would love to have now, the wooden Grant steering wheel. But I was actually 15 and hated it, the whole car. And my dad's like, are you serious? What is wrong with you? And my brother pulled up in this 65 Galaxy at the house, and I was like, I want that one, Daddy. And he's looking at me going, you're not my daughter. I want that one. And so he goes, okay, I'll buy that one for you. So I drove that until we got the 55 done. 55 done was done in 98. So yeah, my high school car was a 65 Galaxy. I was a freak. I went to Mater Dei High School. They all thought I was a freak. Everybody's driving new Beamers and the new Hummer, and right. I'm driving a Galaxy.
Oh, yeah.
So, how do people, get in contact with you, your organization, website?
The website is occa-inc.com. Pretty much you can get a hold and take care of anything. All the general information's on there. All our phone numbers for those that want to be contacted by phone or email are on there. We have our Facebook page, which is the Great Labor Day Cruise, and I update that as well. And we have, of course, our Instagram and our Twitter, and they are both GLDC33. Ad or hashtag or I'm not clear on that one. I know I set them up, but I don't remember what they were. So we'll be. We also started with that new app, Periscope.
Oh yeah.
I saw that.
I love that. It's fun. I sit there and watch, stuff. And so we're going to be periscoping throughout the event, snippets, showing off the car, talking to a guy that's been there for 30 years. He's a camper out there, so we'll talk to him and just showing snippets, and then we'll have the GoPros for later, so that'll all be up on the Facebook and regular website.
Well, cool. We'll shoot for 2016.
Yeah, next year, because we're already booked up for this Labor Day, so
yeah,
we can alternate like we do everything else now.
And
What's that?
raffle tickets is going to win that car.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Oh, we're giving away a motor this year as well. We're giving away a 350.
Oh, by the way.
Oh yeah, by the way. Well, I'm so involved with the car and getting the car, situated and organized. I'm one of the organizers on that I forget that Guarantee Chevrolet is donating a 350 motor to give away this year, and then proceeds for that are going to go to Warrior Foundation. That's the same concept, $1 a ticket. You don't have to be present to win. The guy who won the motor last year was excited because he had just bought a Camaro and he needed a motor for it. And he was
perfect
bowing down to the motor during the event.
Well, cool. So if you are SoCal, make sure to check it out. Labor Day weekend, Orange County Fair, with about $10-15 to get in.
$15. There's a $2 coupon on our Facebook page and on our website, so it brings it down to $13. Seniors are $13. Kids under 10 are free for that.
Definitely look into that camping. I imagine that's where the shade's going to be.
The shade and the parties go in the camping.
Shade, the parties, and the cooler.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Right, man.
So, thanks for talking with us.
Oh, thank you guys for having us. We're excited to finally meet you guys. I'm excited to finally meet you guys and talk about the event. So,
had we known sooner, we would have made different plans for this year. So
That's all right.
we'll see you next year at the show, and looking forward to it. So, until next time, my name's Will.
This is Davis Hannah.
and Rebecca.
But there'll be